Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolute are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength. He'll have a dip! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Vieira. And it's Firmino. There's the through ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And he heaves it forward. And it's Sidibe. Firmino. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Salah. Luis Suarez beats the offside trap. Shot at goal! Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Out to the left it goes. And it's Luis Suarez. Mohamed Salah. And it's got through. Going through. Vieira plays it forward. Neymar sticks in a foot to win it back. Forward it goes. Vieira. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's left his man. Shoots! He's got away with one there.
Messi really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Messi. Time to deliver. Massive leap! And it's hoisted clear. A real chance to break. Well weighted. He's made sure that that won't get through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mane. He's got away. Mane takes control of it and he's on the move. Into the channel. He's got options out wide. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Neymar. Mohamed Salah, who does have an assist
top
to his
defending
name.
and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Mane. Dashing forward at pace. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Mandzukic. This could fall anywhere. Fernandinho passes it forward. Robertson tries to stroke it through. Nice little chip. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Now it's Neymar. Has a pop! Back of the net! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. So we're already into the second period. Neymar hoists it high. Here it comes. There's no flag. He's left his man. And he just whacks it away. He's gone down now then. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Neymar having a look. Had a shot. Oh, a very decent attempt. Mane, Sidibe, great challenge. Mandzukic. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet. Now it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. Here's the towering header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fabinho certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, terrible pass. Lobs it in gently. Mane, chance. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Sidibe. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And he's onside. Going through. Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Plays a clever pass. Now it's Mane. Mane. The shot's on! Oh, smart save. Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Mandzukic did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Keeper's ball.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Sanson. And it's Firmino. Firmino spreads it towards the left. It's come loose. Has a pop! Really well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Gets it back. Fires it in low.
PES United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Mbappe. Fernandinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vieira.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Sanson. Firmino plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. And it's been taken straight back.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Has he picked him out? Now it's Mandzukic. Going for goal! Oh, within an inch or two.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Aimed low and direct. Fernandinho. Mbappe is desperately calling for it out wide. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Cut out in the nick of time. And that's it. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
PES United had a very simple tactic to implement, Peter, and they exposed their opposition with expansive incision. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give your support to our pesleague fund.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Messi. So, Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets up to head it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial, the pop...
Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Messi. Going for goal! It's there! They have come roaring back! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's on a play, shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries his luck! Felipe Luis goes looking. Douglas Costa going full steam ahead down the left flank. Here it comes. Goalkeeper's ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's picked him out. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's left it, shapes to shoot. Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter.
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Luis Suarez. Decent looking ball. Got a sight of goal here. And the shot! Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oblak did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. It's come loose. And it's got through. The referee's had a good look and given a corner. A spectacular effort! Douglas Costa. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mohamed Salah, and now they're looking to shoot, and it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Looking to... He's gone for it! They've managed to get it away. The referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Luis Suarez. Now it's Sterling. Going through. Can he put it away? In it goes. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Looks to clip it forward. And it's Griezmann. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And the keeper's given it away. Sterling drills one in. Beckham plays it out to the flank. Mbappe plays a... He'll have a dip! It's in! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. They're still trying to make a game of this. Sterling looking for space out wide. Mandzukic. Great leap! Just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Di Maria. Mandzukic. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. Mane tries to get it forward quickly. Mane needed to come up with a better ball.
Mane encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mane. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Pinged forward. Forward it goes. And it's Beckham. Mbappe. Sterling. Played out to the right.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And now the breakaway. He's got away. He's left his man. Drilled in low. He's scored! It's become a case of men against boys. Face to face with the keeper. That could spell has a hit. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Mandzukic. Sergio Ramos gets it back. Fazio takes the long option. Azpilicueta battles to win it back. Good ball. Going through. Sergio Ramos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And it's Griezmann. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Griezmann clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Sterling does well to read it and intercepts. Mbappe with a delicate ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's cut it out. Chance to break. Some good stubborn defending there. Modric. Mbappe! A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goes for goal! And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Oh, this really is a...
He's gone for it!
Lewis,
And a second time!
it's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Pes United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
In for a header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together.
And it's Mandzukic.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Sleety. Luis Suarez. Must score. He's through.
Mandzukic with a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Mbappe. Arsenal do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
And it's Luis Suarez. Looking for space out wide. Mohamed Salah. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Pelotti.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Mane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Then shapes to shoot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser and
Looking to shoot! Back of the net! And they're back in front!
great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So we have a breakthrough. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Big chance here!
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Mbappe. And it's Pelotti.
He's through. It's got through, and
Mbappe played out to the right. That's a brilliant interception. Kondogbia plays it out to the flank. Now it's Kondogbia. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, really good feet. Semedo
Has a hit! In it goes! Arsenal are level. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Mohamed Salah does well to read it and intercepts. Sleety. Kondogbia cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And there's the end of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. Game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're into the second 45.
PES United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world.
He's gone for it! Goal!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising. PES United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Kondogbia battles to win it back, and the weighted pass. Kondogbia, he's onside. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Well, there's something you don't see every day.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Slitty set up 1 goal so far. Kondogbia pushes it out wide. Big chance. Offside? Yes, it is.
Slitty really looks irritated that the ball didn't arrive sooner.
Mane hoists it high. Timely intervention. Mbappe. Fabinho. And it's Di Maria. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Thiago Silva just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Gets it upfield. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mandzukic. Mane. Semedo tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. Luis Suarez.
And the finish! Another chance! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Mohamed Salah at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So the lead now is 2.
Shoots! And in it goes!
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
He's got away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Out wide to the right. Semedo gets into some space.
Up to meet it! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Cut out in the nick of time. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. Fernandinho. Mbappe. And it's Pelotti. Belotti. Goes long.
Has a swing at it! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Sterling. Mandzukic. Is it in? And that could come back to haunt them.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Right through the middle. Mbappe. Could try cutting inside here. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Mandzukic. Di Maria. Carvajal gets into the right position to intercept. The time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's left his man. Chance. Heads it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets into a dangerous position. That's put paid to a promising move. Coached through there. Memphis Depay. Oh, really good feet from him. Going through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Azpilicueta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Back to the keeper and go again. Mbappe. Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's been repelled.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Going for goal! Forward it goes. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excelled. About that chance that just went by, that left flank is an area the defence needs to be very wary of in light of recent games.
So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Fabinho. Loose ball, who's going to get that? An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they avoid passing for passing's sake and maintain an end product intent. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Goalkeeper's ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's a brilliant interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Messi tries to stroke it through. Well positioned to make that interception. Messi plays it out to the flank. Mbappe. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Messi is the guilty party there. Messi gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Messi. Now it's Toni Kroos. Kroos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Messi spreads it towards the left. And that's been levered clear. Mohamed Salah. He's made sure that that won't get through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sergio, that could spell trouble. He's off on a marauding run. Big chance, must be! Can he score? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mbappe. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Oh, good interception. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. He's had a look, going through. Chiellini with a fine tackle. It's gone for a throw-in. Toni Kroos. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Modric. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Neymar looking to run onto it. Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through. It's not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
That intervention was very necessary. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Salah.
Messi really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Looking to force his way through. Mbappe just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Kroos pushes it out wide. Mbappe! And the flag's up.
Daniel Carvajal really looks irritated that the ball didn't arrive sooner.
Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Neymar.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Carvajal gets into the right position to intercept. Modric. Out wide to the right. He spotted the run and played him. Cristiano Ronaldo! Fabinho. Nicely measured pass. Coached through there. Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Drills one in. And through to the goalkeeper. Sergio Ramos. Messi. Roberto Carlos. He's played him through.
Big chance! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Carvajal has it in a wide position, so what next? Boots it to safety. He's had a go!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's Neymar. Mane. Plays it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Fine defending there. Sterling.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now it's Messi. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Eric Bottegin. Forward it goes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's Sterling. That's great strength on the ball. And he's made certain that won't get through. It's a loose ball. And that is that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt...
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on.
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Mohamed Salah with a long pass.
Can he put it away? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Di Maria. Luis Suarez.
He's left his man. Chance.
Di Maria. Swept in. That's gone a long way up and away. So his contractual situation is sorted. One less concern for the manager. Felipe Melo gets his foot in there. George. Herrera. George. Marco Asensio. One in.
Mertens has a shot!
First quarter of an hour gone. Mohamed Salah plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. George. And it's Marco Asensio. Marco Asensio. He's got options out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mane tries to get it forward quickly. Federico Fazio. All the way back, and they start again. Keeper goes long. Either side really getting hold of the ball. George. He's picked him out. Surely. Striding forward, facing goal. Mohamed Salah goes up and over. Fabinho. Herrera. Mertens. Mohamed Salah. And it's Luis Suarez. And back to base. Salah. Felipe Melo. And he's going long. And help's available out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Mane. And now the breakaway. Now it's Luis Suarez. Out wide to the right. Mohamed Salah. Is it in? In it goes! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Going for goal!
Oh, good interception. And it's got through. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Mertens gets it, and
the finish! He's scored!
well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have a breakthrough. And the first half is done, so a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
PES United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Aimed long and direct. Dinks one in. He's played him through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets the chance to shoots!
Oh, great save, real class. Goalkeeper's ball.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Luis Suarez. Swung over into the middle. And it's Mane. Could be thinking about a shot here.
Hits one! What about it?
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he's whipped it in low. He can get that clear. Mohamed Salah. It's a brilliant interception. Mohamed Salah is desperately calling for it out wide. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
The attendance in this match is 50,913.
Mertens. Mohamed Salah. Herrera. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Suarez is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Here it comes. Mohamed Salah. Over it comes. Herrera. Oh, they can break here. Mohamed Salah goes looking. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dashing forward at pace. And he's made certain that won't get through. Mohamed Salah, who has made his impact already. Herrera goes long. Mertens is demanding it out wide. Mohamed Salah, it's broken loose. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Back to the keeper and go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Herrera. Out to the left it goes. Chip through. Chance to shoot. Mandzukic! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Over to the left. Going through. He's slid it, he's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Shoots! Good clearance and very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Timely intervention. Luis Suarez looks to clip it forward.
PES United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it upfield. He's got options out wide. Gets into some space. Crosses. Shot at goal! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And that has raised the roof! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There is the final whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do... Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Going through.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Neither side really getting hold of the ball.
And the finish!
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And it's Luis Suarez. Well weighted. Looking to force his way through.
Has a pop! Goal!
PES United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mathieu with a definite fell there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Adrian Silva. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Messi. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Oh, real big chance! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
A real chance to break. Anti-Makachkala have it back and they can go again. Forward it goes. Looks to thread it through. Dinked in. That has put a stop to that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Salvio. And that has put paid to that. Mane. Luis Suarez. Messi. Chance to break. Gundogan tries lifting it over. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. And he's there to cut it out. And now the breakaway. Adrian Silva. And it's Salvio. Brahimi tries to get it forward quickly. Salah. And it's got through. And he's onside. He's left his man. The shot's on! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Adrian Silva plays it forward. Gundogan puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Robinho going through. Robinho, chance! Now it's Kasri. He's in! Salvio! And another time!
In with a header!
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
PES United are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Brahimi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
He's gone for it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. So what can they conjure from this one?
Good, strong hand by the keeper.
He's got away. Aimed long and direct. Oh, good ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Messi goes looking. Crunching tackle. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Surely he scores!
Well, I guess the difference in quality really has shown here.
Well, everything was leaning towards this, Peter, and it's leaning very heavily now.
Kasri is the guilty party there. Kasri is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Now it's Salvio. Oh, good interception. Salvio. There's no flag. He's left his man. Chills one in. Di Maria. And it's Mandzukic. Mane. Mandzukic. Gundogan.
Pes United really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mandzukic. Brahimi. Kausri plays it out to the flank. Aimed long and direct. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Now, can he capitalise? Mane, Mandzukic,
Going for goal! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
he snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mandzukic tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria, it's on a plate.
Has a swing at it! It's bounced out!
Oh, terrific save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gundogan knocks it away. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Mandzukic. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Breaks on here. Kausri with a long pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just 5 minutes left. Ball through needs to be good here.
Chance and a shot! In for the pieces! In it goes!
This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. It's become a case of men against boys. Adrian Silva. Brahimi. And it's Kausri.
Can he finish? Can he score? He's scored!
A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation. There is the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Pes United simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predictable.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got options out wide.
Going for goal!
Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Mane might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi battles to win it back. And it's Luis Suarez.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Manchester get it back again.
Hoists it high.
Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's left his man. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Aubameyang. Gorgeous control there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Over to the left. Oh, good interception. Mohamed Salah. Needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Aubameyang. Goalkeeper's ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Alan gets rid without sophistication. And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. And he's...
Can he finish?
He can get that clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Out wide to the right. That's a brilliant interception. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Aubameyang. Crunching tackle. And the counter is on. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Aubameyang. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Van Dijk cuts it out. Sergio Ramos goes looking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got away. Now it's Aubameyang. Messi. Now it's Mane. Aubameyang.
PES United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back underway.
PES United can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And Aubameyang! Wonderful!
Well, whatever was said in their dressing room at half-time has worked, and so often it's the big-name players who respond. What a great goal to reclaim the advantage. Super stuff. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Hector Bellerin, Bellerin delivers. Well read, he sorted that out. It's a loose ball. De Bruyne gets it back. And that's been won straight back. Coaxed through there. Going through. Drilled it. Is it in? Azpilicueta plays it forward. Messi. And it's Salah. And that has put paid to that.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Done very well to intervene. Allen just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Messi. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's left his man. Sweat hits one! It's anyone's ball. Gets wrestled off the ball. Now it's Mane. Mane crosses it in low. Savic boots it to safety. Sterling. Aimed long and direct.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tries to get it forward quickly. Drills one in.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Raspilicueta. And he's cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. It's got through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Sterling. He'll have a dip! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Luis Suarez. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Sergio Ramos is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Looks to thread it through. That's a promising ball.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Sterling, and he's there to cut it out.